feel very honored to be able to introduce Marianne Haverhill to this well-earned and deserved recognition for her work and career service with men. I'd like to frame my remarks about Marianne with two quotes from a Bengali poet, Rabindranath Tagore, who wrote, "You can't cross the sea by merely standing and staring at the water." Our community and city should be grateful for Marianne jumping in with both feet as the Executive Director of MEND, which stands for Meet Each Need with Dignity, in 1987. In her 29 years of service and leadership at MEND, where she served as President and CEO, MEND grew exponentially and currently is the largest poverty relief agency in the San Fernando Valley. Also during her time at MEND, she was recognized by the California Association for Nonprofits 2008 Excellence in Leadership Award, as well as other regional leadership honors. In 2012, MEND was recognized with the Governor's Award as Nonprofit of the Year. Marianne has always brought to her position a passion for achieving MEND's mission through programs, policies, and practices, a focus on continual quality improvement, collaboration, and an emphasis on strategic thinking and planning. She holds a master's in public administration and a BA in music, but I believe it's the intangible qualities that she has brought to MEND that have led to her success as a nonprofit leader. I personally first became aware of MEND in 2005 while I was working at the Literacy Network of Greater Los Angeles. MEND, which has holistic services to address poverty, includes an education and training center, and many of our literacy volunteers have been assigned to their site. Although we partnered with a variety of adult schools, library, and community colleges, notably LA Valley College, represented by Raul Castillo and our outstanding president, Eric Andrews. When I heard volunteers and partners speak about MEND, it was always with a unique energy and appreciation, almost an awe about the organization, perhaps even a joy about having the opportunity to be part of MEND and thoughtfully work with others. When I joined LA Valley College and was able to partner more with MEND and join the program board, I too felt this unique feeling about MEND and the work done through there. It is a model that embodies its name and mission, and I admire Marianne's leadership and commitment to that mission. I believe those who work in philanthropy and public service want to feel connected to improving opportunities and the quality of lives of others. MEND is a very special place that allows this direct service to be fulfilled every day by volunteers and dedicated staff who want to be a beneficial presence to others. A place that offers this service with dignity and respect. Marianne, in her years at MEND, cultivated and nurtured this mission. The closing quote from the same poet cited above is, "I slept and dreamt that life was joy. I awoke and saw that life was service. I acted, and behold, service was joy." I wish Marianne the next chapters of her life, knowing that she will jump in with both feet to help others. I wish her that joy to continue, and thank her on behalf of our community for her selfless service and courage to act to address the needs of others with dignity.
Fundraising. I do a lot of different things as part of my job, but most of my job recently has been fundraising. But I really want to thank the MP for this honor. I feel so humbled to receive this award, but thank you so much. A lot of what I have done in fundraising has really come through trial and error and webinars and seminars and reading, but a lot of what I have learned about fundraising has come from our amazing volunteers. And as Doug mentioned, MEND is a very volunteer-powered organization. Certainly all of our programs incorporate volunteers in service delivery, but also very volunteer-focused in terms of our fundraising. So a lot I've learned through some amazing people who are with me today. Doug mentioned our program board. We actually have two boards, and he was the incredible president or chair of our program board. And we're also, MEND is really fortunate to have Justin Ikama as our governing board chair. A lot of you might know Jocelyn, but if you don't know her, you probably know her work. She was executive director for a number of years of UCLA Center for Civil Society, and they produced a number of groundbreaking studies on the nonprofit sector, and most recently on charitable giving in Los Angeles. And I often quote her work in my talks with stakeholders and donors and so on. But the two boards, even though they have their own functions within the organization, they come together around our annual gala, which is a wonderful Oscar viewing party at the Universal Studios Globe Theater. We roll the red carpet and we watch the live broadcast of the Oscars and we have a live auction. So a very, very fun event. And so the boards help to raise the money that we raised from that event. Our co-chair of, we have a just incredible committee that helps put it on and does such wonderful work. And Lois Marsai, one of our co-chairs, is here, and she's very active with Disney Volunteers, and she's been on our committee for a number of years, but she's worked for lots of galas, so she's given us lots of great ideas from what she's seen elsewhere. And then two members of our major gifts committee. This was something we started a few years ago as a very intentional focus as part of our strategic plan, and I've learned so much from them through their expertise and years of work in this area, Peter Pate and John O'Keefe. And then we have ever since I've been at MEN 29 years ago, we always had a volunteer proposal writing committee, and they've become much more sophisticated, very productive over the years, much more tech savvy. They get out an average of 120 grant proposals every year, of which about half are funded from anywhere from $1,000 to $300,000. So they're very productive and very efficient, and I'm very pleased that the co-chair of that committee, Marge Trahar, is with us. Marge has been volunteering, I don't know, 15 years maybe? Since 1999, and she has raised over $5 million.
Oh,
we have Katie Petrikas, who's our interim development director. I have learned so much from her. And then I'm very fortunate to be married to someone who wouldn't say he's a fundraiser, but he really is. My husband, Dr. Randy Hill, is the executive director of USC's Institute for Creative Technologies, and he's doing lots and lots of fundraising for his institute. And the nice thing about that is that when fundraising is not going well for either of us, we can really commiserate at home, or we can really celebrate, and we totally get it. So that's kind of fun to be able to share that part of our lives together. So I think the last thing I wanted to say is that that a lot of success, I think, in fundraising has to be driven by a commitment to mission and to really seeing that as the end goal for our fundraising. And Men's mission to me is a very powerful statement. With dignity and respect, powered by volunteers, Men's mission is to break the bonds of poverty by providing basic human needs and a pathway to self-reliance. And some of our donors really connected with the basic human needs part of our mission statement. Some really connected with the pathways to self-reliance part. Some really liked the whole package, and that made it easier to raise funds, drawing on those different strengths of the organization. So again, I want to congratulate the other awardees today, and again, thank